Welcome back to Lessons with Bob. Today we're going to go through some basic fundamentals for standard folk style fingerpicking. We're going to take on your old war horse of a tune freight train to illustrate keeping a steady beat with your thumb while at the same time playing a melody over it. Before we go any farther, I'd recommend going back to robertmccloy.com, downloading the text that will accompany this. So here we go. Okay, looking at the page that says right hand rhythmic prep for freight train. First in exercise 1, and for that matter exercise 2, both of them, notice that we're playing a steady bass line. The open 5th down to the open 6th. The thumb's playing all these notes. Each note's getting one beat. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, in exercise 1, first I'm going to play a melody note on the first and third beat of each measure. So I pinch in my right hand between my thumb and a finger to play the two notes simultaneously. The high note here is always the open first string. So I'm pinching the 5th and the first strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ideally, we want to alternate right hand fingers, index and middle fingers, as we're playing the high notes. For example, here I'm going I, M, I, M. I meaning index, M meaning middle. Now, exercise 2. I'm going to pinch on the first beat, then on the third and fourth beats. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. M. I, M, I, M, I. Real quick, here's the tune. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's take a quick look at which strings we're going to strike as our bass note on each chord. On a C, I'm always going to hit the 5th string and the 4th string. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wouldn't hold down a full C chord while playing any of the measures that you see that are a C chord. All I would consistently hold down would be that 5th string 3rd fret and 4th string 2nd. When we get to G, the only notes I would consistently hold down would be the 6th string 3rd. My bass would be the 6th string to the 4th, with my thumb again. 1, 2, 3, 4. On E, the only note I'll hold will be the 5th string 2nd. See, that's the only note I have. I hit the 6th and the 5th. Again, quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. When I get to F, all I would hold down all the way through it would be the 4th string 3rd and the 3rd string 2nd as my two bass notes. Again, my thumb playing those two notes. And that does this as far as our bass notes for the entire thing. Now, exercise 1 is the rhythm that you see throughout the first two measures. If I was to not do anything with my left hand to get the melodic notes, if I hit the 1st string, pinched with the 5th string twice, then move to the 2nd string, do the same thing. Okay, now add the 1st string 3rd with your pinky of your left hand, pinch, lift your pinky, add your pinky to the 2nd string 3rd, pinch with the 5th, Lift your pinky, second string first, and that gives you the melody. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The third and fourth measures rhythmically are identical to exercise 2, where you have pinch, bass, pinch, pinch. Pinch, bass, pinch, 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 2, 3, 4. That fourth measure, you just play a melody note on the first beat, 1, then finish out the rest of the measure with your steady bass. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, putting those two together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first two measures of the second line are identical, rhythmically identical, to exercise 1. The third and fourth measures of the second line are identical to exercise 2. 2, 3, 4. Well, the third measure is. When you get to the E, slight change here. Pinch on the first beat. 1, 2, 3. Pinch on the fourth beat between the fifth string and the first string first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the second measure of E is just like exercise 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. The two bars of F are just like exercise 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. First measure of the last line, just like exercise 1. Next measure is like exercise 1. C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, that's how you get through the basic idea. Focus on the thumb. Always think of the melody relative to the thumb and the beat, as opposed to thinking the other way around. That's where I consistently see students get things jumbled up. Okay, let's spice things up a bit. Going back to exercise 1, where we were going 1, 2, 3, 4, or pinch, bass, pinch, pinch. We're now going to play the high note a half a beat before the bass note where it was pinched before. We're going to go and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Applying that to exercise 2, where we were going pinch, bass, pinch, 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 bass, pinch, pinch. We'll now go and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Applying that to freight train. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2. Well, that should get you started. The fundamental thing to take from this is that your thumb is laying out the metronome click. Your thumb is going tick, tock, tick, tock. Organize the melody around the thumb. For now, think of it strictly as, does the melody note fall right with the thumb, what I call a pinch, or is it coming in between the thumb notes, which would be, for our purposes now, on an and, as the thumb is going 1, 2, 3, 4. Is the melody note going 1 and coming in between, or and 1 in an example we used. So feel free to email me if you have any questions. Be on the lookout for future lessons with Bob, and you can keep up with things that I'm up to at www.robertmccloy.com. See you then.